mom who strangled her 3 children with an exercise band before jumping out of a window is permanently paralyzed from the waist down. Lindsay Clancy faces murder charges but has been in hospital since the tragedy in late January. Cora, 5, Dawson, 3, and Callan, 7 months, were strangled with an exercise band in the basement of the family home, police said. Lindsay, who had been suffering from postnatal depression, then leapt from an upstairs window of the family home. Her attorney has now revealed she will require around-the-clock medical care for the rest of her life due to her mental and physical condition. The Massachusetts State Department of Mental Health is taking care of her as she needs long-term psychiatric help. An email from Clancy's trauma surgeon said that she sustained severe spinal fractures and cannot feel anything below her belly button, court documents seen by CT Insider say. Clancy also suffered fractures on her ribs and cervical spine which will necessitate wearing a collar around her neck to prevent further injury, the email stated. She will require intense rehabilitation so that she can learn to care for herself and mainly use her upper body while wheelchair-bound. Her surgeon said in February, she is nearing readiness to leave the hospital, but will have continued, extensive rehabilitation needs. Her defense is currently being funded by her parents, who have said they haven't gotten any help from the $1 million GoFundMe set up to help Lindsay's grieving spouse, Patrick. Her attorney has continued to say she was driven into a state of psychosis due to postpartum depression and anxiety medication. On January 24, Clancy's husband Patrick discovered his wife with critical injuries outside their Duxbury home after he left to pick up dinner, prosecutors said. A haunting 911 dispatch call suggests that she slit her throat before launching herself from the home, the New York Post reported. Lindsay was a nurse prior to her arrest, and her colleagues have expressed shock at her actions. The defense pleaded not guilty on her behalf and colleagues of the midwife submitted letters describing their shock at the incident. Nurse Erica Saveri, who worked with Clancy at Massachusetts General Hospital, wrote, "I do not know a better mother than Lindsay Clancy. She lived and breathed for her children." Another former co-worker of Clancy, Margaret Hemp, said that the midwife would use a baby monitor to check on her children while she was working the night shift. "I can remember a time prior to Lindsay and Pat getting married that Lindsay would say she wanted to have a baseball team of children," she wrote.